Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to my trophy guide for the Johnny experience from Final Fantasy VII Remake. To get this trophy you need to witness all Johnny related incidents. This is the first one here, I'm going to explain about that in a moment, but this one is unmissable and part of the story in Chapter 3. Basically this is Johnny, this magenta haired comic relief of the game. You see him during 3 chapters, Chapter 3, Chapter 9 and Chapter 14. There are 5 incidents in total. Like I said, this first one is unmissable. This is part of the story when you are outside of the 7th Heaven bar at some point during Chapter 3. This will happen. There'll be a crowd gathering, you walk towards the crowd, and then he will get kicked out of this building and taken away. And then you need to go around the back with Tifa and rescue him. And that is pretty much it for this incident. And then we don't hear from him for a long time until we get to Chapter 9. We get to Wall Market and you'll head towards Corneo's house. This is right at the start of Wall Market here. This is the entrance where you come in. You will have to run down here and then to the left hand side. This is where you get to Corneo's place. It's the big palace on the left hand side here. This interaction will automatically happen here. Johnny will run past you here. And then what you need to do is chase after him, basically. This leads to a line of side missions doing this. There's 2 other things, you need to do. You need to chase him down and say yes when he asks you this question in a moment. You'll need to, during the trio mission, you'll need to say heads or tails when Sam tosses the coin. And then when Madame M offers you a massage, you need to go for luxury or standard for the massages. And those 3 incidents, saying yes to Johnny and those other 2, will lead you to the next side mission, which is where the next Johnny encounter takes place. If you miss any of these for any reason, you can use chapter select. This is not missable. You will have to come back and do these 2 side mission lines differently by not following Johnny afterwards anyway. So nothing is missable. If you do miss any of these encounters, you can just come back and do them later on. Now, provided you chased Johnny down and said yes when asked the question, and then with Sam said heads or tails, and then with the Madame M said luxury or standard, you will get this side mission again during Chapter 9 in Wall Market. When Aerith goes off to put her dress on, the side missions will open up, and this one, the party never stops, will show up. This is the next Johnny interaction. It is the full side mission is with him. You're going to speak to this store owner and he's going to say that his dad is over the road in the he's drunk in the bar across over the road. You'll exit the door here and Johnny's going to come running towards you here. If you don't get this side mission, it's because you did something wrong with the 3 interactions. Again, this isn't missable. You can come back using chapter select and do it if you didn't get this. This whole side mission, Johnny will be with you the whole time. You're basically sleuthing around, trying to find a certain item to bring back to this old guy that is in this bar here. You're going to stop in front of places and Johnny's going to sort of have an interaction. It's up to you whether you do it or not. It is not that important. The main important thing is finishing this side mission off. I'm not going to show the full video here. This is the end of the side mission now. I'll put in the top corner here, in the top right hand corner, there's a video where I've done the full mission. So if you want to walk through for the mission, you can find that up in the top corner now. Moving on to interaction number 4. This is in Chapter 14, the Sector 5, or Section 5, Undercity Station. You should recognise this. This is where we're coming back to. This is sort of an open world bit. Chapter 14 is kind of an open world chapter. You can go back to all of the areas you've already explored. Couldn't get that out then. And you see Johnny by the train station here again. He's going to tell you that his wallet has been stolen. Yeah, that's how well things are going for him. This leads to another side mission. He doesn't follow you around this time. You need to chase down a certain girl and get his wallet back. We actually need to do the side mission for another reason. Getting his wallet is kind of a bonus thing. The mission's called Tomboy Bandits. Once you speak to Johnny here, if you've got the fast travel open, fast travel over to the church, which is further north of here. Again, if you want the full video, it will be in the top corner. I've done a full video for this side mission as well. We're going to skip it here, but essentially once you finish that side mission, you won't necessarily come back here to meet Johnny for interaction number 5. Interaction number 5 is you're going to come back here once you finish the side mission, which I've done now. You're going to speak to him when you've got his wallet, and this is going to be one of those purple discovery markers. You're going to see it on the map. You basically walk back to this train station, speak to him again, and then you're going to get the trophy. This is the interaction number 5. Like I said, there's just the 5, and none of them are missable. If you just walk past them and you did forget to do them, just use chapter select, come back to them, and just pick up any that you may have missed. It doesn't need to be in order or anything. Right, you're going to see me get the trophy shortly. Once he runs off, he's had enough, he's going. Right, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Bro, Tifa, keep on shining. Johnny out.
And I was looking forward to my first train.